Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with a little rainstorm action. Here we are playing some more Everquest. Woo, Everquest, yay! Playing on the progression server Coirnav, as everyone has watched me play for the past month, I think it is now. I actually haven't been counting the streams, but yeah, it's been a while. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time now, a month and a half, and we're already approaching the first expansion, which is going to release, oh hey there, is going to release tomorrow, actually. Here we go. Show a little Krogoth action.
Oh, this is Krogoth. I find him most delicious.
Yeah. So, I have Krogoth at level 50 still, and we have him securely in 50. He's about halfway to 51. And the interesting thing about Kunark when it releases is it's going to up the level cap to level 60. And the level cap's not going to change until Luckland comes out, which is another 2 expansions away, and that only takes it to level 65. And then after that, I don't think the level cap changes until like 3 or 4 expansions later. So we're going to be doing levels. We're going to be getting to level 60 relatively quick. My intentions for Krogoth, especially with when. Ooh, hi. I'm gonna wave to you. He's gonna give me so. That's awfully nice of him. Look at that. Gave me so. I'm gonna say tanks.
Tanks. Thanks for giving Crow so. He likes the piggies.
Yeah, level 50 to 60 is going to be a whole nother adventure, which is going to be... I'm going to enjoy it because it's going to be pretty much leveling in all new areas and basically making new groups and all that stuff. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be lots of fun. Especially with a lot of the outside zones. There's a lot more outside external zones that have a lot of good leveling areas. Not so much for Crow. Crow can get groups pretty easily. He can tank really well. So that probably will not be a major factor.
Hey there, guys.
Come on, Crow, you gotta be personable here. There's not a whole there's a good handful of outside zones to actually level in, which is nice. So like fear kiting and quad kiting and places where you can get good EXP is nice, because in the vanilla at higher levels, you're pretty much left with just Ocean of Tears for like the level 50 stuff, and it's not very good. It's not very good at all. It's so bad. Oh Jesus, somebody's killing all the little lizard folk out here, and I feel sorry for them. I don't actually feel sorry for them, but I'll take your spiderling silk. I've noticed that there's actually a lot of spiderlings out here. For whatever reason, bone chips right now is on the rise for actual value. For the longest time, for like a month, bone chips weren't really worth that much. It's good for faction grinding for certain factions, but I guess apparently you can grind faction with it for Iskars. So people are buying it up, and I've seen the price as high as 1 platinum per bone chip, which is insane. Because you can farm a lot of bone chips quick in Kelethin, because the spiders or the skeletons spawn there really fast. And I mean, I've made a lot of money even with my brother's druid. I have a second box now. I let my brother play it. I'm not dual boxing right now. I may eventually, and I may put it on stream so you can see what the second box is doing. But I need to level up a cleric box, because I noticed that nobody plays clerics in this damn game. Everybody plays cleric boxes in this damn game, so I figured that I could probably get more traction done if I had my own cleric box, or druid box. I mean, whichever. Cleric is probably a little bit more useful, but druid is a little bit more utility. Yeah, I should probably... I mean, there's a lot of things I can do. I'm already max level in this game. 36 or something like that. So like a 50th level or a 60th level Shadow Knight could just harm touch it once, and then they have claim on it. That's what I like about Shadow Knights, especially if somebody tries to steal my mob. If I'm sitting there camping a mob, I'll just wait and then just harm touch it once, and it's mine. I don't have to worry about somebody trying to claim it from me. But yeah, it's a little annoying with some of the camps that I've had to contend with. And I've noticed that tanks in this game, my recommendation, especially for a lot of you who are like into Everquest or like want to play Everquest, tank is not the most powerful character in this game. I mean, the character that holds all the cards, really, honestly, and truly, are like healers. A cleric is like very, very sought after, and especially for raids and stuff, like a cleric is almost essential. And they have the res, you know, they hold a lot of power with the res, and that res is very handy to have because, I mean, people seek it out, and you can do rescues with it. You can get lots of money. You can get a lot more money out of a cleric than you can with just a tank, because a tank doesn't really offer anything. The only thing they can do is tank. Now, the interesting thing about a Shadow Knight, though, is a Shadow Knight can feign death. So can monks, and so can necros. But the interesting thing about a Shadow Knight that feign deaths is, and you can do it with the other feign death classes, but you can power level with that. You can basically beat up something, get them down to like 2% health if you're careful enough, and then essentially just feign death. And if the feign death's successful, the mob will probably just run away, right? And then the mob runs away, and then if somebody kills it, they get the experience for it because you're technically dead. So that is a nice kind of quick and easy way to power level yourself, or well, power level another character. I mean, it's a little time consuming. It's not as... Oh, they're in hate. I don't know I really want to get hate, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have 18 people, which means 3 groups. So if I try to get in there, there'd be 19 people, and they would not be interested in probably doing that. So I'm not going to bother. I have done Plane of Fear again. Nothing has dropped for me. I'm still stuck with the same gear, which it kind of sucks. I'm hoping that with the with Kunark, I'm going to find new gear, or at least replacement gear for certain things that I have already. The big thing that I do need is a shield. So the shield I'm using right now is just a standard, what is it, the chitin shield? Yeah, it's the chitin shell shield, which is not great AC. The most AC you can get right now in a shield, at least in vanilla, is 35. From what I've seen, from the more common of the rare items. There might be one that you can get higher than that, maybe, but 35 has been kind of the staple, so 15's not terrible, but it's almost like a third of the equivalent, so. Kunark is tomorrow. What's the first thing you're going to do when it starts up? Go to the City of Mist. Maybe go to the City of Mist. There's actually a Shadow Knight quest you can do right off the bat where you turn in 3 pieces of your gear, which is going to require me to turn in my helmet, which I'm not sure if I'm really interested in doing that yet. But it will net you the Will of Inaruk, which is a chest piece that is pretty badass. It would be nice to have the Will of Inaruk just right off the bat. Great for tanking, 100, I think it's 20 strength and 100 hit points, and 40 armor class or something crazy. But I'm hoping that I can get more options for tanking. Looks like one of our Shadow Knights is having a problem with the camp over there. He's trying to camp his Darkforge stuff, and it's like he waited too long. I mean, you needed to go and do that. Like, I did all of that at level 40. I pretty much cleared out all of the Darkforge stuff that I needed. So I have the pants, the chest, and the helmet already. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that I was able to get that done in such a timely fashion. But yeah, you have to have for the Shadow Knight epic, you have to have the chest, the Darkforge chest piece, the legs, and the helmet, because that's required to even just kickstart the Epic Quest. I have a few things started for my Epic Quest already. I already have the Dusty Tome, which is step 2, and I have step 1, which is the Dark Forge pieces. Step 3, I think, is going to require me to get a cell key. And then step 4 is going to be actually having the weapons, which is the Blade of Abrogation, which is a one-handed weapon that comes from the Plane of Sky. And also the Soul Drinker, which comes from Fear. And that's going to be a tough one. And then, of course, you need the Corrupted Ghoulbane. I think there's 4 weapons in all. I can't remember. But overall, you need to have the weapons, and then you have to be able to... the Corrupted Ghoulbane is going to be the worst, but I think I have a plan on getting the Ghoulbane, because you have to find a Ghoulbane, which right now, its drop rate is ridiculously bad, but it's a really good sword. It's a one-handed sword, Paladins only, that basically has a like 100 to 150 point DD to dismiss undead. So it's great against undead. But most of the Paladins that I've been hanging out with, they all have their Soulfire swords, so they're all sporting Soulfire, and you know, so. Ooh, Shield of the Stalwart Seas. That's the Paladin Iridan, yeah. See, level 35 AC. This is a really good shield. This is a ridiculously good shield. I'd love to have this shield, but Krogoth can't use it. There's a lot of items I've noticed like that where they're really good stats for somebody. I'm gonna wave. They're really good stats for one specific race, because only that specific race can use it. But there's no equivalent for any other race, so it's like they have the corner on that shield, so... But, anyway, I think we should try going LFG just to see what luck we'll have. LFG. LFG on. Do I have any money? I do. I have all my money on me, in fact. And I'm going to run around a little bit. So, the Epic Quest for Shadow Knights is probably one of the worst, so... you can solo party the planes, or is that a raid? Is that a raid drop? So, at level 60, it's a little bit easier. Ooh, Keisha's sword for 600 now. That's nice. Crown of the Froglock Kings. That's even nicer. 12. That's the good resist health, but it's. Ooh, thick banded belt. That's the belt I want, actually. Stank Finger. Hopefully he's liquidating and he only wants like 400 for it. 1K, nope. So close. I do not have 1K. See if Leary's here. Nope. But anyway, so at level 60 for the planes, you're going to need less people for the grouping. Primarily because it's a little bit easier. So right now, I mean, we can do a raid of 72 people in the Plane of Hate or the Plane of Fear or the Plane of Sky, and I mean it's overkill. But it still works out. But it's definitely overkill. There's a lot of chuckle fucks in there, and not a whole lot of gear for everyone. That's a little bit of a problem. But with level 60, you don't need as many people, so I'm hoping that when we hit level 60 and stuff like that and try to do content, we only need like a group of, 3 groups of 6 maybe. Where are you going?
Come here, you delicious bear. I'm gonna punch you right in the dick.
Goodness, these bears suck for drops. What expansion introduced AAs? I think that was Lucklin was when AAs started coming out. Because I don't think they're in Velios. Yeah, I think it was Lucklin that you start seeing AAs. Which that's when level 65 comes out. But you could start. I mean, I don't think you can start earning AAs yet, even in the even in this environment. You can't earn AAs until they're actually released in Luckland. So, but that's when the game starts getting interesting. You start having alternate advancements. So even though you have a level 65 character, you can still earn experience and get AAs. So people still have a reason to go get experience. It was a great idea. Do. Ooh. Man, there's a lot of fucking bears here. Jesus fuck. Kill all the bears. But yeah, AAs to me, I always like the concept of AAs because it always promoted people to continue EXPing. But I mean, you would get clicks of people that would try to find the maximized group to get the fastest amount of AAs. But honestly, it's really designed for people to still group with other people, so that you can still promote grouping even though people are already at cap level. Because like right now, I mean, Krogoth's at cap level. What the fuck is he gonna do? You know, you're basically going to recycle experience as you die, unless you don't get reses. But I intend to get reses at least. But the alternate advancement idea was a fantastic one, where it's still grinding, which sucks. But I mean, the grind is not as bad. It's not horrible. Especially as as you level up more and more. I think it was what they said it was like equivalent to like a level 50 level. So like at lower levels when you're trying to do AAs, it kind of sucks. So. I'm not getting any XP groups, so I'm gonna see if I can go to Plane of Hate. That entrance is in South Row. Yeah, we'll go to the Plane of Hate. That'll be a little bit more entertaining. That's going to take all of my money. So apparently somebody in the guild has a thick banded belt, and they're going to sell it to me for 500, and I'll definitely buy it for 500. Man, that was like amazing timing. So I wish it was raining. It's 97 degrees here. Man, I feel sorry for you, man. I'd make it rain for you if I could. I'm terrible, I know. It's so bad. In the PvP arena in SK with no spells landed, it was brutal. What were we talking about? Oh, I remember running into a Necro who had like 200 or 300 something AAs back in Luckland. Yeah, I mean, that was the nice thing about alternate advancements, was that it really... I hate this song. It really increased the glass ceiling for a lot of classes. And you could pretty much take it in any direction that you really wanted to. Did I get any? I don't think I got a bunch of, but crap. It really increased the ceiling to, I'll sell that, I don't the glass ceiling to the amount of character kind of power that they have, you know, especially with earning those AAs, which you can't lose. Can't lose AAs. So, oh, Darton, you're on this server. Who are you playing as? Are you a nostalgic veteran? Because there's so many fucking nostalgic veterans now. But I've grouped with a lot of different guilds here, Darton. Have you been enjoying the Coirnav server? I've been loving it, personally. I missed a tell, I think. I'm gonna probably head down. I'm gonna head down to where Darred's at. I'm gonna tell him. I should probably buy a Cronus at this point. I'm in Reckless. Oh, Darton, Weeple Rogue on Coirnav. Yeah, I have you on my friends list, actually. You're a level 50 rogue. Do you have you started working on getting your pieces for your epic all arranged? I've actually grouped with a handful of Reckless Insomnia people. A lot of people don't have really nice things to say about Reckless Insomnia, but I don't know. I mean, every group I've ever grouped with, especially with Reckless, I mean, I had a fine time. It was fun. We had fun. I'm probably going to waste my money on this belt, but I could probably make my money back off of it, so. But I have a few pieces of my epic stuff. So for Shadow Knight, I have Umbral on, but I have my Darkforged Greaves already. I have the chest piece, and I have the hat. That's the very first start of the Shadow Knight epic. And then I also have the Dusty Tome, which is the second step. I don't have the third step, which I think is the Cell Key. And then the fourth step, I think, is the one where you need all the blades. Of course, I don't have any of those yet. Reckless are very nice people. They're a Europe guild. I don't, I believe you. But I mean, I've heard other people that had encountered issues with them, but I mean, it's all hearsay, really. But I believe you. I mean, I believe you. Horrible People, I heard, is not... Horrible People, I hear, is not a really friendly guild, though, if you've ever run across Horrible People before. But I've never grouped with Horrible People. I've never encountered Horrible People. So, a lot of it is just... I gotta turn LFG off. Phooey. Of course, I get a group right at the end there. Yeah, there's bad apples in every guild. I mean, it's inevitable. You get so many damn people. You get so many damn people into like a room, and then there's going to be one or two assholes that you can point out in the crowd. So, but a lot of the problems that I have encountered with Everquest is that Feign Death holds an extreme amount of power. Like, if you have a character class that has Feign Death, you can cause a lot of anguish for a lot of people. And monks are very notorious for that. Shadow Knights and necromancers can do it too, but monks are pretty notorious for it because they just hit a button and they Feign Death. Now, it doesn't always work, but when it does work, whatever they have aggroed on them de-aggroes from them, and if they're local enough to aggro on something else, they'll aggro on something else. So you can have somebody that just trains a bunch of mobs on a group, kills them, and then they take over the camp. It's really bad. I mean, it's really bad practice. And that's not something I feel comfortable with. I don't like to go around and go and steal somebody's camp, because that's not nice. You know, that's not nice. You would have whole wars on top of yourself if you were to go in and take somebody's camp. found that people misjudge some reckless due to language barrier. That's interesting. I never thought of that, really. Is there a language barrier with some of the people in reckless? Because that's kind of interesting. Especially if you don't speak the same language, you know, because a lot of different cultures handle a lot of different things. I'm kind of surprised that... I'm not really surprised, but there were some instances to where certain people would not follow camp rules. You know, and camp rules is just one of the common courtesies in EverQuest is, you know, you respect people's camps. You respect basically the boundaries of what they pull. And there were a couple instances where people would just go fuck all and just pull whatever, or somebody would come in and just camp a camp, you know, because they're level 50, they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? And I've seen that happen on several occasions. It's just like, wait a minute, come on now. I mean, you've got a group of people that are camped here. You know, don't steal their shit. You know. There was some occasions that I saw that. So, but it's not common as you get higher in level. So like, well, that's not necessarily true. It is common for very well sought after items. So like, say for example. The Frenzy Belt, right? We were camping the Frenzy camp, and then a Necro just came in and was just like, all right. And he started pulling, and he started killing stuff. And it's like, wait a minute, we have this camp. And he didn't care. He's level 50. He basically wrecked a bunch of shit. And what are you going to do? You can't train him because he can feign death. So, I mean, it's a bad situation when things like that happens. But people will do that. People will take over your camp, or people will... I better shrink. I better shrinky dinky dink. But people will just take over your camp and just be like, and you'd be like, well, what the fuck, dude? And then the question arises, you know, do I want to be an asshole? You know, because that's always a thing, especially if you have a high level character, you can be an asshole. Oh no. Alright, where am I? I think I gotta go this way? Coirnav is my first tip, especially with all the picks. Well, I can go check on, I could check on the Ghoulbane, but I mean, the Ghoulbane, my buddy was actually camping the Ghoulbane for 12 hours yesterday. It didn't drop. So 12 hours just wasted waiting on a spawn. Like, that's insane, dude. I couldn't, no. I did plenty of that for Darkforge. Like, I spent maybe a good 8... Fuck. I spent a good 8 hours on Darkforge. It was just insane. Am I stuck down here? No, I'm not. Hey, buddy. There's a bunch of crocodiles down here. Hey, guys, what's going on? Bunch of guys just chilling out here? Just being a bunch of crocodiles? Just being a bunch of assholes? How do I get out of here? I need a ladder. That's what I need. Oh, there's a ladder up here. Here it is. In the last 20 years I've played, I've ran into a lot of tools on TLPs. Coirnav is my first tip, or first TLP tip. Oh my god, just a tip, just to see how it feels. This is my first TLP too. I've never played any other TLPs. I basically caught this at the beginning. I basically caught this at the beginning when, probably a couple weeks after release, and it was kind of one of those situations to where it's like, you know, do I want to try EverQuest again with the progression server stuff? And I said, yeah, I might as well. So here I am now with 2 accounts, paying for 2 accounts to play EverQuest again. I never did finish a single epic quest, so just for fun, Captain Gordon, just for fun, if you ever want to feel like completing an epic quest, You could just play a regular server and then just do the epic quest when you're level 60. It doesn't take very long to get to 60. I'm living vicariously through your ogre SK. All right, dude. You can live through my eyes, I guess. I need a new pick zone, actually. Actually, it doesn't matter. This motherfucker's gonna see me. Let's see if I can just get past him. Yeah, I did. These guys are dead. These guys are dead. Okay, here we go. But you can live vicariously through me. I'll put all the effort in, and you guys just come by and just watch me and watch my progress. Because, I mean, we've made a lot of progress. I mean, I streamed and started streaming with this character at level... Oh, shit on me. At level 1. So... hopefully... Okay. I should be able to just hug... There's nobody here? Really? Oh my god, there's nobody here. Oh. Let me up. Oh. Oh. There's a bunch of mages here. Alright, well. Here, Joy. I don't want this. I'll just let all these mages deal with it. What level is he? It's light blue. What the fuck? Who gives a shit? There is... Wow, look at that. This must be... Are they... What level are they? He's white. White, light blue, green. I don't know. I need to change pick zones. Must be a bot group. Yeah, it's a bunch of mages. Right there, there's 2 mages and it looks like a druid. That's the way to do it, I guess. God, I fucking... Yeah, a bunch of bots everywhere. This is gonna be the rest of my money, which kind of sucks. I hate giving out my money. Oh, hello. There he is. I'm gonna wave at him. He must be camping this by himself. Is he camping this by himself? He's only level 36. The fuck?
Jesus fucking Christ, this guy's... Oh, there's another guy over here. He's level 50. Oh, wait till... Oh, there's more people here. I don't understand. There's somebody waving at me. Who's waving at me? I don't see who's waving at me. Is it behind the barrels? Is it behind the barrels? I don't see anybody.
I don't see Naughty. Whatever. I've never played another class than Rogue, and I doubt I will. I still don't understand. I mean, I've played Rogue. I've tried playing Rogue, and it was just not something that I could get into. But I have to play a class that has mana. So, that was awfully nice of him. I think it's the same AC. Just more strength. But I'd rather have the more strength than anything. Alright, I'm gonna origin out. Got my 15 gold left on me. Not a whole lot of money. Maybe I'll farm spiderling silks or something. I've played every class. I've played every class in this game, but there are a handful of classes that I just do not enjoy. I'm not a fan of Wizard. Wizard does a ton of damage, but I'd rather just play a Magician, even though they don't do as much damage. But I find them to be more entertaining. Use them J boots. I'm just gonna sell the apron. Yeah, I'll just sell it. Who cares? I have a fire opal I can get rid of just to make some more money, but I don't want him to sell it. I'll give it to my bard or something. But Wizard, I wasn't a fan of Wizard. Warriors, I've played a Warrior to 52, I think, and I wasn't a fan of Warrior. Warriors are very mundane. I'd rather just play a Shadow Knight or a Paladin or even just a Ranger. And then, of course, we have... and I've never played a Berserker. Never played a Berserker. I played a Rogue for a little bit. I couldn't get into that. I love Beast Lord. Beast Lord's a very fun class to play. They're a good little utility knife class. I've also played Shadow Knight, of course. This is like my third Shadow Knight now. I've played Beast Lord like 3 times too. I like Druids. Druids are nice little utility knives. And Magicians. I love pet classes. I mean, pet classes in Everquest are very powerful. I have to get to South Row, I think. Unless, like, I should have just take that whole group. Yeah, at least we have the thick banded belt now. The 15 strength is huge. That is a huge bump in attack, and I think anybody can use it. I think the reason I was always stuck with Rogue is because I was always rating current content, so I could always, I always had to stay up to date. Yeah, it makes it hard to play alts, that's for sure. If you're trying to play an alt and you are always rating and you always had to stay up to par, it made it a little bit more difficult. But like, not a whole lot of people play rogues. At least on this server, not a whole lot of people play rogues. So like, you get a lot of loot. I'm just gonna get rid of these. I don't care if they're low quality or medium quality. I just want them out of my bags. Spider Silk and Spiderling Silk. Okay. But yeah, good on you for playing a Rogue. If you could just stick with Rogue the entire time. I'm sure you've played Rogue and you've gotten the Epic before, because that's all you've played. Though I heard the Rogue Epic is pretty easy to get, so it's one of the easier ones to get. Versus like Shadow Knight or Paladin, when they made them like near impossible to get. God, they're such a pain in the ass to get. I don't know if I want to go to hate, because then I have to go into Discord. And the problem with streaming and going into Discord is I'll be sidetracked. I'm just gonna go LFG again. Actually, I wonder if there's an easier way I can make money. I'm right next to the Wrath Mountains, but like the giants are always so overcamped. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of camping people do in that area. I could go to Kazakh Thul. Kazakh Thul's got some motherfuckers. You know what? Let's go to Kazakh Thul. I'm interested to see if we just do a little loop to see how much money we can make really quick. We're at 19 plat right now. This is what we're down to. Are the picks for Wrath Mountains? Are there picks? I have never seen a pick for Wrath Mountains. I've seen picks for outside zones. The only picks I've seen is Kelethin, Greater Fadark. Greater Fadark, for whatever reason, gets picks. And if you get into a pick all yourself, I've gotten into picks all by myself before, and oh my god, it's so nice. It's so nice being in a pick by yourself. Especially if you're trying to do or kill or something. I've always enjoyed doing or kill by myself and just having a bot there or something to help me
kill the shit.
Don't want that song. Don't want that song. Oh, fuck. I just went around in a circle. Bro, you're too fat. let's not make that mistake again. I'm gonna try and see if I can summon my little dingle boop, because he'll actually be useful here because he's not of level, but he's pretty close. There he is. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this loaded. We'll keep that cocked and ready. Excuse me. Give me your weapon. I need this here. It's been a while since I've used my pet. Jesus, like I'm always tanking, so like I always find it to where since I'm always tanking, I wonder if there's I can't check yet. Since I'm always tanking now, like I never get a chance to use my pet anymore because I have to pull, and when you're pulling, you can't use a pet, so it kind of takes a kind of an element out of Shadow Knight tanks, I guess. But the pet's kind of worthless anyway. He's just a movable meat shield dot. He doesn't really do that much damage. He's not like any sort of Beast Lord pet or anything like that. See, Fine Steel Rapier. Look at that shit. Of course, Crow's an ugly motherfucker, so like selling shit does not really make that much money for you. But they do drop like 4 gold apiece. You need to hit my target, buddy. You and your 28 damage. But yeah, most of the pick zones that I've seen for these games is for EverQuest has always been in dungeons. Did you get a buddy? Maybe I should just go invis and just kill the guys that have weapons in their hands. So you're like, you got a weapon in your hand? All right, I'm gonna murderate you. Alternatively, I could just farm. I could try farming just bone chips. People are paying 5 gold to 1 platinum per bone chip these days. Mostly for faction. Or I could just farm spiderling silks, because people use those for trade skills. But it just, I mean, it takes a while. It takes a very long while. Those are the easy ways for me to make money when I was first leveling characters. I mean, I pretty much worked from the ground up getting Crow all of his gear. I was lucky enough, though, to have a couple people give me some free gifts. Like, we had Xantan walk by, and he gave me, like, the Rubicite breastplate, which was great for level, like, 20. But after a while, I mean, it started to fall behind a bit, because, I mean, all it was really doing at that point was doing the 3 hit points increase on regen. I still have it. It's on my dwarf box right now, which eventually it'll get traded out again to somebody else. But for now, he's making good use of it. He's only level 8, so... I could LFG technically and get into a group. Hey, there's all kinds of people here. I'm gonna steal your health so I don't have as low health. Do a little vampiric embrace so I can steal your shit. Punch you right in the dick. Of course, if I'm gonna get a port over to the hole, if somebody tries to invite me to the hole, I'm gonna have to pay just to go there, and that's gonna be money off of my ass. I know Drizzle. Drizzle, he's a cleric. He actually has a box. He's got a, I think an enchanter box. Everybody knows Crow. He better remember me. I'll be pissed.
Be like, what the fuck, dick?
Ooh. People are buying shared EXP potions? I mean, I can buy one of those. Oh. Looks like my buddy is almost level 50. I'm hoping he hits level 50 before the expansion drops. Is there somebody sitting? Yeah, there's somebody waiting here. There's actually Crusaders that spawn too. Boink. Boink. Pop them J boots. Just killing all the lizard men. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're farming it for, because if they're doing it just for the rubicite, they're being dicks. It's kind of a dick move to farm somebody else's armor, in my opinion.
Kogoth like the ham hands.
I don't even know if anybody's even really hunting here. I've just been randomly murdering things. Well, not randomly. Systematically murdering things. We're doing the murder hobo scene right now. By the way, do you have to be level 50? Do you have to be... Unlike Velios, Velios technically starts at level... Oh, there's some motherfucker that's healing his ass. You technically can be... I mean, whatever level, doesn't matter. Alright, you Justicar, you're getting your ass beat. But yeah, the nice thing about Velios is it starts at level 35-ish. So you have a lot more higher tier dungeons to go to, which is a lot more experience zones. And that's what I'm looking forward to, especially with Kunark coming out. Is going to increase that a little bit, because you basically have level 1s to level 60 zones. But with Velios, you have a lot of level 35s to 60 zones, which makes it kind of nice. I hate mobs that heal. It pisses me off. He's just going to keep healing himself. Sure wish they ran out of mana. Come on, buddy. You going to run out of mana? Am I going to have to sit here and punch you in the dick constantly?
Oh, dick punch.
Yeah. Alright. Crow's actually doing pretty good. Yeah. Oh my god. Just as long as the fanatic doesn't start healing. Alright, here we go. Oh, Krogoth's getting low on health. Come on, Crow. You can do this. I'm just glad I don't have to farm a fibs or nothing since I have the sword. And even though when Velios, or when Kunark comes out, and even when Velios comes out, doing like the Plane of Sky and the Plane of Fear and the Plane of Hate are still viable dungeons to do. The Plane of Sky, though, the gear in Plane of Sky is amazing. Like, they'll be doing that till the end of time, or probably till Luckland comes out, because that's when level 65 drops. Can my pet? Yeah, pet him. He's almost dead. Oh, buddy. It's oh, buddy. Mr. Gamey with the host. He's with the host. He's with the host. What's going on, Gamey? How you doing, man? How was your stream, dude? I read your message because I get your notifications whenever you stream, and it promptly said to me that it was a random text message that nobody reads, but I read it. And I said to myself, hey, Gamey's streaming. So don't think that nobody reads that shit because I read it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Sam? What's going on, Von Bierner? Get myself a unicorn raid. How was your stream, Gamey? Welcome, everyone, from Gamey's stream. We're playing some old school EverQuest on the Coirnav server, which is a timed progression server, I guess you can call it. I call it a TLP. This server right now is going to be undergoing a little bit of a transformation since Kunark, the first actual expansion for EverQuest, is going to be released tomorrow. So right now we're playing in the old school feels, so kind of cool. Nobody reads that shit. Super short stream, hour and a half, since I forgot an appointment I have in the morning. Oh, so you gotta go to bed, dude. You gotta get yourself some sleep, because you're gonna be super tired in the morning. Von Pierner, thanks for stopping by, man. I know it's late for you guys out there, so I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Gamey, I appreciate the host. You're probably gonna be hanging out for a little bit, though. I will wistfully sing you to sleep as you get ready for bed. As long as I can kill this... No, don't give me Radiant. Oh, alright. I have also an appointment in the morning. I call it work, so sorry for the short visit. It's okay, man. It's all good, buddy. It's all good, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty late for you guys, so... Have a good night. But yeah, Gamey, I've been playing this game now. We're looking at one and a half months of playing this on stream, and it's been a trip. I will say it has been a wonderful trip of playing EverQuest, doing the whole progression server stuff, and just kind of getting the reimagining feels of what it was like back in my day. So, also I had a holy friggin' huge donation, dude. Tell me more. Who gave you the beautiful, beautiful bean footage there, baby? Because that is pretty friggin' awesome. And you friggin' deserve it. Alright, I'm gonna invis out here.
Because Krogoth's not looking too good. He don't have a whole lot of hit points left. Krogoth's not feeling too good. Krogoth's getting a good ouch. Too many lizard men.
$50, nice, dude. I'm glad to hear that people wish to help and support you, and to show you their love and admiration. And no, I do not. I haven't been streaming for basically 2 months. But yeah, but when you do stream, oh shit. Okay, which way do I want to go? I want to go this way. It is that treasured gem of when you do stream. But, I mean... Okay, somebody is sending me a tell. Lazing. Oh, hey, dear. He's probably gonna come... Maybe he's gonna be mad that I was taking mobs. And then I'm gonna be like, I left. I was just making money. I was bored. Unless he needs something. I wonder if he needs something. Me like do ogre size. Me like do ogre size. What the fuck? All right. Still, you do deal with it. Yeah. Well, to be honest, 3 streams in 3 months is 3 streams in 3 months is not much. I'm dealing with it. I'm just not coping. That's more than Omega's streaming right now. I mean, Omega's like streamed maybe once the past month ago. He only streams on Sundays now with me on Jolly Co-op, and that's if he can do Jolly Co-op, so. I don't know this guy wants. I'm just talking to him. I mean, sure, shut up and give me all your money. My name is Mr. Gamey, and I want all of your money. You can't have my money, Gamey. Only my love and admiration. That should be worth a lot of money. That is worth a lot of... That you can't even put a price tag on. You can't even put a price tag on that. Well, some money then. All money is not possible. Looks like I'm going back into the a-hole. Oh, he sent an invite. I was not paying attention. Whee! So as I was saying before, Kunark is dropping tomorrow. So whatever experience I actually work up at this point will put me towards 51. So then tomorrow when level 51 comes out, well, level 60 comes out, I'll be able to ding into level 51 relatively quick, which a lot of people are going to be doing that really fast. But I have a normal working job and I'm going to have to work, but the cool thing is that they are not releasing Kunark until 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is perfect for me since... That's a purple. What is that? I want that. I want that. What is it? I want to punch it right in the face. I want to punch it right in the face. It looks like a pet. Is it a pet? Is it chasing somebody? Can I punch it right in the dick? You know what? It's like level 39. I don't want to do that because I only have 62% health. We're going to need an enchanter. We need a Zero and a Zaja. But yeah, so Kunark is dropping tomorrow, so we'll get a level 60 cap increase, so we'll get to level again. I've actually been level 50 now for about a week, which I'm going to say, once you hit cap level, it gets kind of boring. I have to have something to grind towards, right? Just because you're just sitting there like, all right, I'm level 50, yay. What do I do now? We did run into a interesting phenomenon to where we were raiding in the Plane of Hate, which is a raid zone, and we were trying to take out the big bastard in that raid zone. And in this game, when you die, you lose experience, and we ended up losing like over half a level, so it was not. No, it was not fun. So now, after recovering, we've recovered that level, and we've recovered a lot of the experience. So we're at 48% right now, and then when Kunark drops, we'll be close to level 51. We'll be good to go. Next thing I'll get with my new microphone, by the way, Rein, what? Oh, next thing you'll get will be a new microphone. Do you know what kind of microphone you're going to get? Is it going to be a rad cool microphone like... I don't know what kind of microphone you have right now, so... Ooh, Swifter. Holy shit, we've got a cleric and we've got a druid.
What the fuck?
How much money did I make? 7 platinum. Plus 5? I think I got 5 platinum, so 12 platinum. 13 platinum, because 100 silver is a plat. And then that's a gold piece. So a little. I mean, Kazakh. You could do Kazakh runs. If I had a pet class, it would be very easy. to just go around in a circle and just kill a bunch of shit. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to drive to the music store 2.5 hours away to try them all for free, which is amazing. And then I'll choose. Do you think that music store will carry Audio-Technica? Because that's what I use. I've been pretty happy with my Audio-Technica microphone.
It sounds beautiful. What is that, velvet?
But yeah, I've been pretty happy with my microphone. Now, my Blue Yeti was fine. I still have my Blue Yeti, in fact, but I wanted to get kind of a specialized and also a microphone with an XLR. The only problem I've noticed with it, though, is that I use a Focusrite with it, which is like a little red box. You plug the XLR in, and it converts it to USB. And like every so often, I'll go like in robot mode. You have a Focusrite as well. Do you ever have any problems where if you use it for long enough, it just kicks out and starts going robot voice on you? Because that's what mine does. It's a little annoying. Yeah, it's a little annoying. It's after a specific time, too. It's usually after like 3.5 hours. And it typically happens when I'm streaming. I could blame OBS for it, because OBS tends to be a piece of shit sometimes. Especially when it always wants to friggin' upgrade on me. Yay, J-Boots. But that's the only real problem that I've had. There are new generations of Focusrites out. This one's only like, this Focusrite is only like 6 months old. It's only a 1-port Focusrite though. I know you can get like 8 ports and shit, so. RI just got swifter. What? What is he talking about? Who all swifter? He's in our guild. What the fuck are you talking about? Eh? Yeah, I use mine to record music, so I have a bigger one. Yeah, I mean, this one can do... it has an audio import for a like a single instrument. Oh. I can do a single instrument, and because I don't play an instrument though, because I'm not that cool. But you can do a single instrument with it, and you can do a microphone. So, but maybe it's just the quality of the microphone. Maybe it's the Focusrite. It's a piece of shit. Who knows? Focusrites though are not cheap. Those motherfuckers are like $100. Big pain in the ass. Hey, look, there's a mummy and dead. But the microphone that I have a what is it, a 2015, 2020? I don't have the box around here, so I can't tell you. But basically, it's an Audio-Technica microphone, and it works really well. I got it at their like their closeout sale or whatever. They do that every year, like around December. And they have a shelf that has just a bunch of cheap product, well, reduced cost product. Ooh, fuck this guy. Oh, somebody already pulled him. I wanted to punch him right in the dick. Let's check and see if the Dune Digger's up, which he's probably not. The Rode NT2A is around 250 euros, and the Shure SM7B is about 320 euros. That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, my friend. I'm not sure how you plan to pay for it.
Pay for it in sex. What kind of mics are they? Are they condenser mics? It's what Michael Jackson used to record Thriller. Really? Thriller, Thriller, yeah. Isfos. Now we just need an enchanter. Jesus, we have like a plethora of clerics now all of a sudden. Suddenly, clerics everywhere. The SM7B has a pretty warm sound to it, though. Don't know how good that goes with my voice. That's why I'll need to check. You can do a lot of compensating with filters, though, too, so... I mean, I have to compensate with my microphone for the room that I'm in because it's a little echoey. You can usually hear it when I'm like on Discord or something. But when I'm actually streaming, I have filters set in place to help kind of minimize it. All right, let's get some of this. Let's get rid of some of this shit. That's crap. That's crap. That's crap. All right, we're almost up to 50 platinum. Nice. Okay. The SM7B is no condenser mic, though. I mean, it's neither here nor there. I'm just curious if it's just a condenser mic or not, but it doesn't have to be, I don't think. Could use some filters, but it may degrade to the quality, yeah. It's probably why people use hardware thingy-me-doos to not impede on the quality instead of actually impeding the quality when it's a digital signal. I don't want to have to tip a mage. Where are you at, Crow? EC tunnel. Let me change the filter on that so I don't always talk in. Yep. I could probably just run towards the common druid ring. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
See if Bumbello can punch you. Okay. There's Gingy. I don't know where Bumbello's at. Hey, Iggy. Ignis. He's an enchanter. The funny thing is, though, is with getting the focus right and the microphone, it costed me just as much as like a Blue Yeti. I mean, would it have been better just to get a Blue Yeti? I honestly don't know. Which is another $100 basically. Well, yeah, I mean, as far as with the microphone and the Focusrite, it was about the same price as a Blue Yeti. Bumbello's AFK. That Bumbello is AFK. Oh, we're we're so focused on having to get some type of crowd control. They need to have more classes that can do crowd control as about as effective as an enchanter. Who? But it's legit studio quality. Well, that's true. I mean, I don't know if mine sounds like studio quality. Oh my god. I apologize for me yawning. It's just I didn't sleep real well on Monday, and then Tuesday I think I slept. I want to say I slept. But yeah, it's like I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep here soon. After stream. Too much EverQuest, right? Know what I'm saying? It's like a drug. Somewhere in C you can find Bumbello. Somewhere in CL you can find Bumbello. I'm assuming Bumbello is actually in... Oh, he's here. I have him targeted. I have him targeted. Okay. I could have swore he was in our guild. No, he still is. Procedure, derp. Ooh, mithril breastplates have gone down in price. I'm trying to find a small halfling. There he is. Crawl found yous. You think you slept? Yeah, you ever had those nights where you don't know whether you've slept or not? I do get the blurs sometimes. Is that what it's called? You get yourself the blurs. Oh, it's so horrible, isn't it? It makes it all itchy. Yeah, back when I was having my insomnia issues. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but back during the times that I was having insomnia issues, it was. I mean, basically, I would go to sleep and like I don't know whether I slept or not. It was basically tossing and turning all night, and just no sleep. And I'll tell you what, that sucks butt. Not being able to sleep is a horrible experience. I do not wish it upon anyone. Oh, I still have sew on me. Oh, you gave me a new sew. juicy. Oh, it's just so juicy. What's going on, Utah Punk? How you been, man? You got your juicy sexual stuff going on in here. Oh, it's just so juicy. I don't know why these have the new models for the fire beetles. That is one big snake. Boop. Boop. Wow, a bunch of eyeballs and shit. Oh no, you're needing that, buddy. We are hurting for an enchanter right now. Maybe I should have an enchanter box. Of course, that would be a pain in the ass to play. I'm off to bed now, though. How was your date with Midori, by the way? I mean, it was fine. We went to Chinese. Her boyfriend was there, so that would have been awkward if it was a date. But yeah, she passed through here and moved on to Massachusetts. But we got to hang out for a little bit. It was nice meeting her. She's not very tall, I've noticed. But it was fun nonetheless. Got to chat with her for a little bit. I got to meet her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's really nice. It's the first time I've ever met somebody that I met on stream. So it was kind of, her boyfriend was there. Yeah, I had to be very low key, right? But yeah, it was nice meeting her, and it was fun hanging out. And it was a shame that she could only stay for like an hour because she was just passing through. But it was fun. It was fun fun hanging out. So I had to be very low. I had to be very low key. It was most delicious, nutritious, full of vitamin. Chinese. But yeah, we went out to Chinese. It was very good. She enjoyed herself, and her boyfriend enjoyed himself. And I'm gonna wait. Who's emailing me? I like it when people email me while I'm not at work. I'd like access, please. Accept or decline this request. That's interesting. You know what? That sounds like an email for tomorrow. Her boyfriend was enjoying her right at the Chinese joint. Oh yeah, dude. It was a spectacle. I was going to turn on my stream and actually stream it while it was going on, but I didn't feel it would be appropriate. Krogoth with the jump. Oh my, yes, it was just so delicious. This is me AFK swimming. I still need to do this at some point. That would have been something for a different stream service. That's a little Pornhub right there. Especially the Chinese joint. Oh my god. Dinner and a show, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? No, don't do that. Don't be bad. Don't be bad. Oh. I'll tell you what, in EverQuest you do a lot of waiting around. Is there seriously nobody? Yeah, there's like, there's just abundant of, there's level 50. But there's just an abundant of classes that are not CCers. So now you finally met someone from the Ethernet. When will you fly over here? Come on, Gamey. It doesn't work that way, does it? You gonna send me a plane ticket? Be like, here's your plane ticket. Here's $500. Here's $1,000. Here's your plane ticket. It would be nice to go to Germany, though. Have some nice German beers, some real beers. Be very tasty and delicious. Well, you wanted to send me a plane ticket, if I recalled. It's only $1,000. It's expensive, man. Super duper expensive. Real beers, you know it. Hey, what's going on, Ridley? We were just talking about you, Ridley. Gamey was asking about the Midori visit back when you guys came through and visited here. Yeah, we were just talking about that. And like, Gamey was saying, how did the date go? And I was like, it went fine. I mean, you know, Midori's boyfriend was there and all. It's kind of funny. That makes the internet comment make sense. That's the first one I saw, yeah. Juicy. Oh, Utah, you're just so juicy. Yeah, I don't have any friends that are channers. Oh, it makes me want to play a bard. Oh, gotta forget really the monster. I'm just not making sense at all. It's all good, dude. You're tired, man. You're tired. You want to get your sleepies on. Yeah, see? You're out. Get your sleepies on, man. I'll see you later, dude. Thanks for the host. Keep yourself out of trouble. Phone rings right as that went off. Nice. Whoa. Man, how long have we been sitting here on LFG and shit? I'm just gonna murder skeletons, maybe? Somebody is farming skeletons, I guess? That's a nice little spawn for him. That's the skelly spawn right there. Oh, jeez. Boink. That's not what I wanted. whole lot of people hunting here. Of course, I imagine that a lot of people are not playing alts currently because they're trying to get prepared for Kunark's launch tomorrow. Yeah, this is the prime spot to hunt for skeletons. Of course, these guys are spawning really quick. Boink. What's going on, Utah? Though, how you doing, man? It feels like a while that since we've chatted. I've been so busy at work, I have not had a chance to tune in on your stream, unfortunately. People are ruining my routine as of late. That's good. You're still playing the Yi series? I know that's been a thing that you've been enjoying for the SNES. Yeah, every so often I'll get a chance to peek in. Oh, your power was out. What happened? Aside from the obvious that holy shit, your power was out. My goodness, there's a ton of Skellimans here. Like, there's a ton of Skellimans here. Yeah, there's a set of 2 spawns here. Holy God. I heard SNES. I missed the beginning of that. I assumed you were talking about me since I just play SNES. No, I was talking to Utah Punk. Utah Punk plays a lot of retro. But yeah, Utah plays a lot of SNES. Oh my God, there are so many fucking skeletons here. Look at all them bone chips, Jesus. This is like a paradise. This is like a power leveling paradise. Why do they spawn instantly? This is just how it is. It's insane, dude. I'll take it, man. This is the place to level. Well, I'm not really leveling, but this is a place to get bone chips, that's for sure. Want to farm bone chips? Come here, man. This is from Gradius Gaiden. This is a song request long ago from Captain Gordon, actually. Captain Gordon likes side-scroller shooters. Which I don't blame him, because side-scrolling shooters are very, very fun. Or shmups, as they call them. Kogoth, why are you so slow? There you go. Yeah, I played Gradius Gaiden, which is what? Gradius 4? On the PlayStation 2 with a buddy of mine. It's a fun game. Really good. Too easy, though. I mean, it's no Gradius 5. Gradius 5 is ridiculously hard. Oh my God. Please let me out of the water. Thank you. Yeah, Gradius 5 is insane as far as with difficulty, so...
punch him right in the dick.
I've been on Tower of Doom again though. Pasky made a cheat to force 4-player difficulty scaling for single player, and it's a ton of fun. How? Okay. That means bosses have a lot more hit points. That's for sure. And you have a much different mob spawn, because I know even with just 2 players, the mob spawn is very, it's very different. What's up, Thor? How you doing, man? It's good to see you, dude. How you been? How was your Tuesday, man? I'm sitting here playing Everquest, as you can see. We're getting ready for the Kunark drop, which is tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm just trying to get a little bit more experience just so I can get to level 51. But, yeah. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, much more enemy spawns in different areas, more chests, etc. Yeah, there is more chests. That's true. Doing good. Just waiting for the last 45 minutes at work. Nice, man. Well, I'll carry you along till the end of your workday, because I intend on going anywhere here, so. But yeah, this is 6 weeks in of playing Everquest now. I think it's 6 weeks. Let me check. I don't know if I can check my videos. Wow, that's a lot of videos on Everquest. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, 419. So we've been playing for about 1 month and 2 weeks. It's a long time. That's the longest I've ever. Well, I don't know if that's true. I think it's the longest I've ever played a single game for stream. But, I mean, we're just having so much fun playing it. I just don't understand why I would ever want to stop. But, yeah, I've been kind of focusing on doing, like, more retro RPGs as of late. Especially with just doing the Everquest stuff for now and having my Tower of Doom going on. But... yeah, Tower of Doom. I need to play that again sometime soon, Gordon. How do you enact that cheat, though? Because I would try doing the cheat. It's probably from the emulation, though. It's got to be some type of emulator or something like that, like a ROM hack or something. Yeah, done in MAME, or enabled in MAME, rather. Oh. That would be fun, though. I've noticed that the main game runs a little bit better than the actual Chronicles of Mystara. I don't know if it's because of memory allocation or just the port, because I think what you're playing port-wise when you play the Steam version of it is it's a port from the Saturn game that's translated. So you have a port from the arcade to the Saturn, and then you have the Saturn to the PC. And I don't think it's as good quality. So I'd be interested in actually trying to. I mean, I'd love to own the arcade cabinet. I mean, I'd put money aside just to own the arcade cabinet personally, but I'd play the main game. But you know, speedrunning the main game would be like a completely different beast, I guess you could say. Do. Yeah, the Steam port we got is actually kind of whack. Yeah, it's a little slow. It's not optimized. I'd be interested to see how well I could speedrun it. Yeah, it's camped. They actually character sprite edit in there. Oh, after learning what the Japanese version is like, they actually character sprite edit in there. What do you mean exactly? Oh, Coirnav is a fucking bard. God damn it. Oh no, it's a cleric and bard. Yeah, you can edit the colors of your character sprite. Dude, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna fucking do that. That'd be so much fun to do. Make the cleric have like a green tunic or something. You need to send me some of the deets on that. Is that on the main game or what is that on? Is he on my pet? What the fuck? Seriously, you're healing my pet? You might as well just buff my pet at this point. That was the Japanese Chronicles of Mystara limited edition that you never got on PS3. Oh, that's not fair. Why is life so mean to me? That makes me so sad, Captain. Captain Gordon. Gordo. Gordy.
Hey, this guy looks like Coirnav. He got 2 swords. I punch you in the dick.
Nope. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We got full group there, son. Oh, man. Maybe I should have played Bard. Oh. Yeah, I would have killed, Gordon. I would have killed to have a PlayStation 3 game. I would have bought a PlayStation. I don't even own a PlayStation 3. I have a PlayStation 1. I have a PlayStation 2. I have a PlayStation 4, but I don't have a PlayStation 3. But I would have bought a PlayStation 3 just for that port. Just for a Tower of Doom port, it would have been perfect. I would have been happy. And being able to change... being able to change the palette colors would have been amazing. And I don't know. You would have made a really fun game, I guess, with something like that. But you know what? Just not going to do it. You're not going to do it. But that's by far my favorite arcade game. I've already expressed that before. We shouldn't be here. Because there's way too many people here. With you.
I'm with you 100%, brother.
That's what I like to hear. We have to say, though, who's the best cleric, Gordon? Who's the best cleric? You can be honest. And we're talking about Tower of Doom. We're not talking about Mystara, because I've seen that one guy who played the cleric and actually blew my ass away with the Mystara playthrough, which was incredible. But we're talking about Tower of Doom here. For those of you who don't know, I've speedrun. I've done speedruns for Tower of Doom, and I have actually posted on my YouTube. Sure, Rein, you're the best Tower of Doom cleric. You sound so confident with your. You sound so confident with your stammer right. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good with cleric. Probably not the best though. I'd have to say that I'm always learning. I'm always trying to play a better cleric. That's for sure. And I would be interested in trying like doing the main game and seeing what the back cancel would be like as far as how good control is. But like I use a standard. This is what I use. This is what I use to speedrun it with. I mean, it's just a Logitech. What is it? An F310. I mean, it's not the best game controller for it. I bet you I could get better. So. I don't know why we're having such a hard time. I actually use a SNES controller. You use a SNES controller, really? A SNES controller with a USB? People are here. This is a 31 pick zone. There's got to be more than that here in the thing. Let me see. Oh, I'm so fat.
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so much ham. I gotta get through here, guys.
Somebody is at Sword. What time does Kunark go live? I may be a good time to come back to the game and start a new character. Jason, I'm glad you asked. From what I'm hearing, it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern time, so like right after most people's workday. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if you're looking at coming back for an EQ experience, I mean, the start of an expansion is usually a good time for that, especially since a lot of people are going to be making Iskars, or a lot of people are going to be basically switching over to an Iskar race, especially monks. Most of the monks that we probably know right now will not be human after this point. They're probably going to switch over to Iskars because humans are probably not the best of monks. But yeah, this is a good time to roll an Iskar at this point. Ooh, Fiend. Punch him. Punch him in the dick. There's somebody here. So, but yeah, this would be a good time. I mean, I started a couple weeks after Vanilla was released. That was like March 20th or something like that, so... But humans are definitely probably the lamest monks anyway. Yeah, because they don't have everything. I mean, Iskars have everything you need for a monk. They have an armor. They have an armor increase by plus 15, and then they have regen. So I mean, it's a win-win to play a. Is he main assist? I don't know if he has main assist active. But it's definitely a win-win as far as with playing an Iskar monk. I mean, that's what you play. I was thinking maybe an Iskar Shadow Knight. Iskar Shadow Knight's a good choice. There are very Iskar-specific things in Kunark. And for an Iskar Shadow Knight, you can't use Dark Forge, which kind of sucks. But Dark Forge is a big pain in the ass to get anyway. But Dark Forge would be something you would miss out on. However, you could use the Green Mist. And you can do the entire quest chain while you're leveling up from 1 to 60 to do the Green Mist quest. And the Green Mist is amazing. And currently right now, the only people that can use the Green Mist is going to be... Iskars, and that's not going to change until Lucklin. And if you're not familiar with the Green Mist quest, which I'm hoping you are, Jason, but if you're not familiar with it, you should look it up. The Green Mist quest is a very long chain, but it will get you a really badass sword that is pretty awesome. And the quest pretty much starts, I think, at like 10. You know, it's a really early quest, and it's basically a quest that you continue on doing throughout your entire leveling career. So, I mean, look it up, dude. I think you're gonna enjoy it as far as with having something to work on to get a good weapon. That you won't really have to worry about buying a weapon, because you'll have the weapon that gets upgraded like 6 times from kind of a standard sword all the way up into the green mist. So. And then only Iskar Shadow Knights can use it. That's the only thing. That's the only race that'll be able to use it till Luclin. So that's a huge advantage. That's a huge advantage for the Iskars at that point. So kind of cool. I don't play Iskar plate wearers, like an Iskar fighter or Iskar warrior or an Iskar Shadow Knight. I wouldn't play them personally. Mostly because you lose the advantage of plate. You have to have a special type of armor set for an Iskar. But they're very viable. I mean, they have plus 15 armor as far as with one of their buffs. They get automatic 100 swimming skill, so you don't have to level out swimming, which is a big pain in the ass of just going AFK for a day. And lastly, you don't have to worry about regen as much. Because your regen is like at level 60, I think. It's like 18 hit points per tick sitting. And it's like 12 while feign death. I mean, it's insane. It's such a ridiculous amount. Such a ridiculous amount. But Iskars make really good necromancers. And Iskars make really good shamans. So, but doesn't the armor stuff sort of go away from Luclin and Pop and beyond? It does. We got Luclin is not going to be until December, though. Luclin's a long ways away. But I mean, as far as with between now until Luclin, you're going to have to contend with it for at least 6 to 9 months. But yeah, you're right. Once Luclin is released, it's not a big deal. What are we attacking? Attacking this guy. But yeah, the problem pretty much goes away. But you miss out on things like the quest chains and stuff to get the Velios armors. You know, the Velios armor is really nice, and it's kind of a nice little bump for raids and stuff like that. And I would hate to miss out on that type of armor. But as an Iskar, I don't think you can get it. I think Iskars can't get at least the plate set. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. I'd have to look it up. I'll look it up for you. Shadow Knight. Iskar. That's how I pronounce it. I pronounce it Iskar. It's probably pronounced Ixar, but whatever. Derp, 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 derp. None of that stuff. Back up top here. All right. Let's look at just the Shadow Knight Thurgeting stuff. Oh no, all races can use it. So no, you're fine. So that kind of ignores the plate restriction, because it says all races can use it. It doesn't say specific races can use it.
Boom, it's on. It's on like Diddy Kong. You son of a bitches.
I'm loading this shit up now. All right, well, let me ask you something, Jason. Before you're getting excited, which is good. I mean, I was just as excited. But do you know what you're getting yourself into? I mean, as far as with playing, have you ever played a TLP before? Time progression. Have you ever played a time progression before? Because you're going to have to pay for a sub to play it, or if you have Chronos on another character, you can use a Chronos to pay for a subscription. But I just wanted to lay down lay down on what you're in for. Aside from the fact that Kunark's not out yet. Yeah, I played it previously on Agnar. Then you know how it goes. Then you've pretty much experienced it once before. So yeah, I prefer the old school shits too, dude. Like I've played EverQuest in its incarnations before. In like 2014, I was playing EverQuest, but not on any progression servers, on just the free servers, which was fun. But the real EverQuest is here in the TLPs, in my opinion. Yeah, the EXP rate is not the best, but you can hit level 50 if you grind it out in like 2 weeks. You can also buy EXP. You can get EXP potions and tomes too. But they kind of did away with getting mana potions. Yeah, the potions, you can't get mana potions or healing potions anymore. It's all just EXP potions, haste potions, and then just, floating potions, see and viz. What the fuck is buoyancy? Oh, levitation, underwater breathing, and ultravision. I don't know why you'd buy an ultravision. I just wish TLP was more than old school EverQuest. Just be happy the EXP isn't like it was in 99. No. He's talking about hell levels. Oh man, do you remember hell levels, Darton? Holy shit, hell levels, man. That was the grind right there. Fucking hell levels, dude. Fucking hell levels were the worst. So, for those of you who have not played EverQuest and are thinking about, what the fuck is he talking about, hell levels? Every 5 levels, and I think it was after 30, it might have been at 25 to 50, every 5 levels was considered a hell level. And essentially a hell level was a level that took 6 times the amount of experience to gain the level, right? So essentially you're sitting there for like 2 weeks at a time. Yeah, Darton, you're about right there. To get from 45 to 46, to having to level out a level, and this was for like level 30. It was 35. I think it started at 35. Level 35, level 40, level 45, and I think level 49 was a hell level. And you had to take all of that time to grind out that much experience. And it was really just a time gate. It was to slow people down from actually leveling. So, and it was like 6 times the amount of experience to get that level. And I went through hell levels. I went through hell levels twice. I did it on a bard. No, I did it on a druid, and I did it on a shadow knight. And holy shit, it was so much experience. Now, good news: there is no hell levels in Coirnav. There is no hell levels. You don't have to worry about having to gain 5 times the amount of experience or whatever the fuck it was to get levels 35 or get through levels 35 through level 40 and through 45 and through to 50. It's pretty standard for the experience in this game. It's not too bad in my opinion. You just got to know where to go to camp. And some of the camps are a little over-camped. But there's pick zones, which, Jason, you should be familiar with the pick zones at this point because you played Agnar. But if a place gets over-camped, a pick zone opens up, and then more people can go and camp that and over-camp that, and another pick zone that comes up. And I think pick zones only go up to like 4. I'm not 100% sure, but I've only seen 4 whole pick zones, even when it was an EXP weekend, and there were just no more opening up. Like, even after each one of the whole areas had like 40 people in them each, it only stopped at 4 or 5 technically, but 4 other pick zones instead of the one you're in. I'm not even really paying attention. I'm not tanking. I'm letting Jiren tank because he's a paladin. So I figured I would just hang out and just kind of talk with you guys. Because I mean, honestly, grinding and watching people grind in EverQuest is not the most entertaining. It's more just the interaction and the talking, in my opinion. Especially with people like Jason who comes in and wants to play old school EverQuest. I support it, man. Play old school EverQuest. I mean, it is a lot of fun in my opinion, and it's not quite P99. Project 99 is the true experience of EverQuest in 1999, and a lot of us just don't have time for that anymore. A lot of us just don't have time for that kind of experience anymore. Especially with corpse recovery. Oh god, getting your items back off of your corpse, not having the joy of having a map or having the find feature or all that stuff. I mean, I like the little things that that give you a little better quality of life for the gameplay. And there are people that aren't. The loot system, having even the loot system where you don't even have to loot bodies anymore. Did we do a successful peel? We did. Check that shit out.
Yeah, motherfuckers, I fucking tagged that shit.
And my pet's dead anyway, so I'm gonna get my bow back out. What's the leveling guild? Oh, what's a good leveling guild? I mean, I don't know. I'm only in one guild. That's Nostalgic Veterans. Oh shit. Let's not aggro those guys. Do you have 2 rock columns there or just one? It looks like just the one. Isfos heads reminds me of a nutsack. What the fuck, Darren? All mitigation and avoidance has been rated significantly for all classes on TLP. Is that true? That would be, I mean, that would make a much better rating experience, that's for sure. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. It's better to have a much more relaxing raiding experience. I remember raids being much more difficult. That's true, especially with the whole death shit. Is just having to go recover your body. Oh god, that was maddening. I mean, I've only had one really bad experience with corpse recovery, where you had to contend with. We ended up dying in fear, and then you have to get another guild to help you get all the corpses back because you need a cleric to get there and you need somebody to be there to clear it out and shit. Oh my god, it's insane, dude. It is so insane because when you die, you didn't have any of your gear, so it's like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do now? You know? Dude, I remember clearing Temple of Vishon in Velios. Nice, man. We're getting all kinds of shit. We're gonna need the ham, so ham. Oh, motherfucker, we need that Chandler. Alright. Alright. We couldn't give our corpses back because of entrance repops after wipe. Yeah, that's pretty insane, dude. That's a pretty bad. That was EverQuest though, man. That was the horrors of EverQuest when you died. I mean, that was the huge risk. And what's the risk now? Like in WoW, what happens when you die? Durability loss. You got to pay money, I guess. I don't know. It's not that like spooky or scary. You know, MMOs are designed, like MMOs back in the day were designed to have consequences when you die. And that consequence is loss of time. And like losing your body and your gear is a huge consequence. I'm playing tank mitigator. Oh my god, we just need to kill this guy. I'm gonna tank this motherfucker.
I'm gonna tank this mother trucker.
Don't stop. Nope. Stop. Oh my god. Let him sit. I'm gonna capture all the fucking aggro on this motherfucker. You give me all your shit right now, you fucking piece of shit. Turd. Berglund. Fucking rat. Bastard. Fucking channeler. I wish I could fear in here. I really wish I could just grab some motherfuckers and just fear them. Fear kite some assholes. Most classes get skills much earlier. For instance, rogues have triple attack on live, but didn't get that till 2007, 2009. Yeah, I noticed that too. Shadow Knights get triple attack at level 56 now versus like I think it was 75. But yeah, they're introducing much more of the some of the skills that didn't exist. I think bards didn't get kick, but I think they get kick in the TLP servers. And yeah, it used to be like I'm from the P99s. You used to get spells for SKs and Crusaders, basically hybrids. They got spells every 9 levels. Versus like bards were one of the rare few classes that actually got a song every level. That's been actually consistent. But all the other classes, the hybrids were basically designed to get spells every 9 levels because that's what happened in D&D. In Dungeons and Dragons, you didn't get spells on a paladin until you were level 9. So I think that's what they based it off of. So, but yeah, the TLP is not. The TLP is a nice retro experience, but with a little better quality of life. Much better quality of life on the TLPs. You know, because a lot of people will complain and say, "Well, why don't you just play the P99?" I was like, "Well, the P99 is the true EverQuest experience of." Ooh, nice. Is the true EverQuest experience, but I mean, I like EverQuest and all, but I don't have the time to invest into something like that anymore. So I just don't have the time to invest in it. I want to have just the fun of playing EverQuest without having the pain points of the way EverQuest was back in the day. You know what I mean? EverQuest was fun, but there were some really shitty things about EverQuest, like dying and having to go get your corpse back. That really sucked. Yeah, EQ gives a lot of credit to TSR, which is D&D, yeah. Yeah, back in the day it was TSR anyway. Wizards of the Coast now. Actually, I think in 97 to 99, or 99, it was already Wizards of the Coast. I can't remember, though. It's been such a long time. I think in 99, though, it was Wizards of the Coast. Because they were coming out with 3rd edition. That's why I chose Coirnav after 20 years on live. Why specifically Coirnav, though? Why didn't you just do Agnar? Because, I mean, Agnar is pretty much the same, isn't it? I wanted fresh content. Yeah? I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know how long Agnar has been going around with... Better taunt his ass off. The problem with Agnar is that you start at level... you can't start a level carrot there anymore because no one is below level 40. Yeah, that's a problem even in the guild that I'm in right now. Really, if you want to have a lower level character, you're going to be playing an alt, you know, and I guarantee you a lot of these... Nope, these are actually people. I'm hoping that Kunark, though, will bring in another blast of new players. Or people will be playing alts or playing Iskar or something. Yeah, eventually I could foresee that the TLP servers will eventually just be saturated with a bunch of high-level players. And then it'd be very hard to roll an alt. It would be very hard to roll an alt just because nobody's of that level. You'd have to basically be power leveled, which is what I did. You know, when I was playing, I think it was Lucklin era. It might have been Plains of Power. It sounds like Plains of Power. Kunark will bring back the chrono farmers. Well, there's chrono farmers now. I mean, there's not much you can do about it, but Plains of Power, though, I had a level 55 druid, I think, and I would basically just power level my own characters. I'd basically go to Unrest, pull a bunch of shit, just have them tank it, and then just basically just power level them. It was a much easier way to do it, but you know, most people, they have clerics nowadays, and they get power leveling groups, so... I don't use Chrono. I mean, people will try to sell you items based off of Chrono, but I'm hoping that all goes away when the Bazaar comes out, because you can't just charge Chrono. But they'll probably make prices very expensive. So, like, if you want to get a specific item, it's going to cost you the amount of a chrono, which is like 4K. Right now, anyway. But what sucks right now is people are using chrono as a currency when they shouldn't really be using it as a currency. They should be using it as a means to sell to make money to use as currency. I don't like that. I don't like the method of having to sell a chrono to do that. Somebody was saying that Daybreak is going to be changing Chrono to be locked to the specific server. That makes sense. Yeah, because basically, especially from the other TLPs, you get a flood of Chrono into a new server, and now a lot of people have Chrono, and then you have this whole separate currency going around of motherfuckers with Chrono all over the place. It's fucking ridiculous. Chrono should be designed just to give people the ability to pay for subscriptions with gold, with in-game currency. And people don't really use it for that. People say it's a waste of money to use Chrono as currency. Or to use Chrono as the subscription. Because right now you can use Chrono for any Daybreak game that we use to be connected to Sony. Oh, geez. Any Daybreak game? That's ridiculous, dude. Pokey poke, poke, butt, poke. Pokey poke, butt, poke. This is pretty bad. Like, my sword and shield combo is a burning brand with a black chitin shield. It's so bad. It's so bad. I need a better weapon. I was actually doing a raid in Plane of Sky the other day, but I didn't happen to get the key drop. So I was keyless for after we finished the island, so I couldn't continue doing the island. I couldn't do the next island. Oh shit, this guy's running. I couldn't do the next island. Oh god. Please, somebody snare him. I couldn't do the next island, and then of course the Blade of Abrogation dropped, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was so pissed. I was like, of course it dropped. Things always drop when I can't be there to get them. I know a bunch of people from other servers, and they only go to the TLP when new content is released so they can farm Chronos and pay for their accounts on the other server. That's kind of weird. Where's Darren at? Oh, he's just chilling.
Don't worry, Quote take it for you.
Have a good night, bud. I have to eat dinner now. All right, dude. Darton, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for chilling out and chatting it up with us, man. We're going to look forward to Jason making a character here during Kunark days. He'll have to tell me his character name. Maybe, just maybe, I can have Jason tank for my cleric bot. What do you think of that, Jason? You could be my cleric bot's tank. He's like level 8. Oh man, too funny. Yeah, you have to give me your character's name, dude. Just let me know. I don't have any money right now. I just spent the last of my money on some stuff, but oh shit, who are you? 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 But getting gear for Iskars is not very hard.
Oh, buddy.
Thanks for the follow, Jason. Make sure when you make your character... Next time I'll be streaming is going to be on Thursday. I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I normally am playing Everquest every night. But Tuesdays and Thursdays is where our paths can meet, because you can just simply watch me or listen to me over the, in the background. And eventually I'm going to have my cleric box going. Oh shit, there's another one. Oh shit, there's another one. But yeah, you'll have to tell me your character's name and I'll put you on a friends list. And then my cleric is going to need somebody to actually tank for him. Especially if I want to try and get him leveled up. So, but doesn't work so well trying to power level with a SK. I mean, he can bring stuff down to a low health and then just have people kill it. However, if you want my Dark Reaver, I have a Dark Reaver right now that I can give to you that, I mean, I'm not even using it because I've got a Mithril, a new Mithril two-hander. And that's a great weapon to have for a Shadow Knight starting off, so... no, you don't have to worry about paying me for it, dude. I'm not even using it. So I'll just give it to you. Yeah, you'll start off with the Dark Reaver. I don't know what you're going to do for armor starting off because I'm not quite sure how armor works for Iskars since most of the stuff that I had was plate. Large plate even. So I can't really give you any large plate. All I need is your weapon.
Just give me your weapon. Just give me that weapon. Yes. Yes.
Why do I hear raid? Wait. Am I in a raid? Wait, what happened? How did I end up in a raid? I don't even fucking know. Like, all of a sudden I'm hearing rage speech, and I'm like, what? What? Boink. Come on, get him. Punch him right in the dick. I have no idea how we ended up in a raid. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful bean footage right there, baby. 54%. 54%. That was really weird. Yeah, it's basically the same thing I did. That's how I started off Krogoth, though, is I saw somebody selling a Dark Reaper for like 200 platinum, and I was just like, fuck, I'll buy it. And I was playing my my Necromancer at the time, and then I just gave it, I basically twinked out my Shadow Knight by giving him the weapon and a full suit of Bandit, and I was just like, off you go, buddy. And he leveled up ever since. So it's just the little things, you know? And playing a pet class to me is like the best thing to do to get money really quick. Do 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 do. Is Isfos still here? He's not here anymore. I think he ducked the fuck out. Oh buddy. I'm not a fan of Sword. The thing about Sword, they call this Sword, even though I've heard it called Pond. Mostly because it's the sword here. But shit spawns on top of you, and I don't fucking like that. That kind of bugs me a little bit. Just a wee bit. We gotta go Dark Elf now. Yeah, the cool thing, Jason, is I've got the Dark Elf mask that I can use because it's vanilla. But all that's going to change when the new expansion, or when Kunark drops, because I don't think the new masks will be able to do that. We need a caster DPS is what we need. Wow, I hit him pretty fucking hard. If I did that much damage to him. Jesus Christ. He's so square. It switches to rogue and bard only, I think. Yeah, it does. So you have to wear it at that point. Right now, only rogues and bards can wear it, but you can click it in your inventory. And I don't think that changes with the item. I think only new drops will be affected by it. So should be very interesting. Yeah, I remember people with the pre-nerf versions. Yeah, it's kind of cool actually, right? So you get to play on a server that kind of transitions very quickly into pre-nerf versions versus non-pre-nerf versions. So too bad it's no drop. Otherwise, I could give it to somebody and just be like, here, you know, sell it to somebody and make tons of bank. But no such luck. Either Krogoth is getting really good at tanking, or I better snare this motherfucker. Another Ratman warrior. Hey, buddy, I want your face. Give me your face. Also, bandoliers. Bandoliers are amazing. Especially for bards. Bandoliers are like a godsend for bards. But I can just switch and do a bash and then switch. It's kind of nice. That's the only use I get out of it as a Shadow Knight. Especially since, I mean, I turn into a Dark Elf. It's the only time I really, you know, have the opportunity of using it. Oh my god, get off of him. I'm gonna snare his ass. Suck it. But that's something you don't find in the... I mean, Bandolier came out, I think, in, like, Discord. Gates of Discord or some shit. Hey, look, a Smoldering Brand, which I can't carry. I already have one. That sucks. Since I use the weapon, I mean, it's a good twink weapon. Smoldering Brands. There's a dude we have in the guild who has like 9 of them. Oh, we got a harvester down here. Let's grab the harvester. Come on, buddy.
Come on, little fella. I'm going to take you to my friends. And we're going to have lots of fun. And there is a motherfucker right here.
Where are you? Can I feign you off? I haven't been to my party yet. Oh, that motherfucker, is he healing? Nope. Start walking away, buddy. That motherfucker's healing. God damn it. Okay, they got him. By the way, I love Feign Death. Feign Death is the best shit ever in this game. You guys still fighting? You guys are not fighting anymore, are you? Okay. Okay. Feign Death is a weird beast, I must say. I mean, it's... Like, I've had Feign Deaths to where I'll Feign Death, they'll walk away, and then I'll stand up, and then they'll just immediately re-aggro. Doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not even within distance of them to aggro. So, I don't know. Who knows? But like that instance where he hasn't even returned to his spawn point yet, he didn't re-aggro. So the worst though is Guck. Guck has some of the worst pulls ever. Has some of the worst pulls ever as far as within for like a Shadow Knight or something, because like a lot of the stuff that I was hunting was blue. And, like, you pull one, and then 6 come right behind it. It's just like, what the fuck, game? It's like, why are there so many motherfuckers coming my way? Oh, I don't... The shield is not magical? What the fuck? Ham. I don't have ham. Why is he not snared? I don't like this camp. This camp makes me want to punch babies. Damn, Crow. Keep hitting hard like that.
Just suck him really hard, baby.
Do your 120 point damage double hits. I think on the Coirnav server too, even at level 50, I think I'm doing more damage than I would normally do in a P99 server. I mean, his top end right now, I think, is 132. And that's a whole lot of damage. So. Oh, JC's running away. Oh, somebody stop him. Oh, I can stop him. Bloop. SK dual wield. Somebody's talking about SK dual wielding. No, we don't need SK dual wielding. SKs are badass enough as is with a two-hander. It would be kind of cool, though, if you could make an SK that dual wields that's like a Dark Elf or something. Dual wielding is decidedly less cool than two-handed action. I don't know, though. Dual wielding, you get the double attack and the triple attack going on there. It's pretty nice. I'm looking forward to triple attack, though. Triple attack at level 56 is going to be interesting. Because I've never seen triple attack before on a Shadow Knight. That was something that didn't exist. So it's going to make things a little bit easier, that's for sure. There's a motherfucker pathing from back behind there. Holy shit, he's like wrecking my face. He is done pushing my shit in. That sounds crazy. Triple attack? Triple attack's gonna be crazy. But like, imagine a warrior. I think warriors get triple attack too. And like triple attack with dual wielding, I think rangers get them too. And monks get them actually. So dual wielding triple attacks really ups the ante on their damage. That's for sure. Because I mean, it's 2 extra hits. It's 2 extra hits. Hey, we got a buddy, and he's an asshole. Oops. Did I just... No, I didn't waste my time. Give me that. No. Stay off Swifter. That was scary. I don't even know what my one-handed mace skill is at, because I'm not hitting too consistently here with it. Oh, Jesus. Alright, he's snared.
Motherfucker is snared. Motherfucker. Suck it.
Hey, look, something stupid. It's fine. That's going to parse out here in another 14 seconds. Everybody's hitting 50. Everybody's going to be ready for the Kunarks. I'm hoping that I'll get a lot more guild groups when I do Kunark. That'll be pretty nice. If you know what I'm saying. Gonna be a lot of people trying to push to 60, that's for sure. But we gotta unlock 2 keys. We got the Sebelis key and we've got the Howling Stones key. And I have a feeling that those keys are gonna be a big giant pain in the dick hole to get. Like burning pee.
He dropped lemon-crusted gloves. I don't know why.
Those are really good gloves, though. I'll be nice though if the wizard actually needs them, I'll let him have them, because Krogoth is a caring and sharing one. City of Mist is the next leveling area, or just for SKX epic stuff? Both actually, but I love City of Mist. I am very proficient in City of Mist. It is like one of my favorite zones in this game. I love exploring City of Mist. It is a very fun, exciting. And I have a piece of mail. Guild news update. Okay. COM is awesome. Yes, City of Mist is probably one of my favorite leveling zones. And I don't even know the camps in City of Mist, and I have a feeling that City of Mist is going to be... You've never leveled in Kunark before, Jason? Oh my god, dude. Kunark has some of the best areas for leveling. It's so good. Lake of Ill Omen. Lake of Ill Omen is fantastic because it has the whole Kunark, the Sarnak fortress. Do we have a pet or anything in here? No, we don't. Poop. Down here, it's got shit, what was that one tower called? I can't remember. It's got Carnor's Castle. Carnor's Castle is very popular. That's a very popular hunting spot for a lot of people. Help me out, guys. I'm trying to think of the other zones in the other areas. It's got a lot of outside zones to hunt in, which is kind of cool. Only played Classic, really. Agnar when it was Classic and Velia. Sebelis. Well, Sebelis requires a key, but level 60s go to Sebelis. That's kind of the new Guk area, I guess you could say. Howling Stones is another area that has to be unlocked. Carnor's Tower, I think it's called, is another area you can go to. But yeah, there's a lot of outside zones that you can hunt in, which is kind of cool. Chardock, that's another one. Chardock's a really cool place. Over there is an outside zone that you can kill shit. Clear up the ramp. Okay. So yeah, what I'm looking forward to though is the expansion of more and more places to go and more things to fight and being able to kind of diversify where we want to go and where we want to play. Now, it's still going to be probably a challenge because you still have to contend with a lot of people camping shit, but also you're going to have to contend with less people around, you know, because like, let's say for example, you want to go to Guck, for example. Well, everybody's over at, you know, Lake of Ilomen or something because, you know, now the experience is better out in those areas versus in vanilla, but I think people will still go to Guck, so. Boink. Uh-oh, Dox and Slab are going to have a fight here soon. Pull my aggro, I guess. Yeah, that's what makes... let's see. I'm so pumped to jump on Coirnav for some fresh Kunark Iskar action. Yeah, it's going to be exciting, dude. I probably won't make an Ixar until Beast Lords. When Beast Lords come out, that's when I'm making an Ixar because I want to play an Iskar Beast Lord this time around. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Ready to make a char on the server, Iskar Monk. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of Ixar monks. There's going to be a ton of Ixar monks. That's going to be probably the most popular thing that comes out. Well, necromancers and shamans are also very popular with Ixars, so. But yeah, everybody's going to be excited for Kunark, I think, because that's a lot of the experience people had with EverQuest was in vanilla EverQuest. It was fine, it was great, it was good, but when Kunark came out, that's when it started to grab a lot of attention, in my opinion. Good luck sticking with that pronunciation, Rein. When Thanos became popular with his movie, I found out I've been saying it wrong for over a decade. What? How did you pronounce Thanos? Oh, jeez. That fucking bow. I already have it. Thanos? I mean, I don't know, man. It's not that bad. We just got another one of those bow of the underfoots. It's a no-drop bow. It's a very good bow for a ranger. I'll just stick to my story that the pronunciation was retconned. I always call them Iskars, man. The S before K. I mean, because, I mean, honestly, to me, it sounds like Iskar, but it's actually Ixar. That's hard to say. Like, it doesn't just roll off the tongue, you know what I mean? See if we can actually sell the loot rights for this thing. Is there anything to pull here? This is the castle entrance here. There's like no motherfuckers here. hello. Hi. Double high. That's gonna train them if I pull it. How did he not aggro? Hello? Oh my god. Remember when I mentioned that I don't like sword? There's like nothing here. It's a very empty camp. What's in here? There's a guy here. Oh, buddy. Oh shit, there's two of them. Do. Oh, for slab groups, cleric. Okay, well, it's clear now, I guess. I guess I was doing somebody a favor.
You motherfuckers, I got 2 of these rock golems on my ass. I don't know what to do with them. They're just staring at me. Them big piles of shit. You motherfucker, you're motherfucker number 1, you're motherfucker number 2. Stop staring at me and start walking back.
They could have tagged the other dude there, but I guess not. Ooh, he's walking away. He's walking away. All right, he's walking away. Come on now. You can tag this motherfucker. You can tag this motherfucker. Oh, no, you're not going to tag him. No. Darren, tag him. There he goes. Yeah. Look at that. I'm a puller. And motherfucking Ratman on me now. So I'm just going to sit here. Just wait. There's another fucking Ratman. Jesus fuck. Where the fuck are all these Ratmans coming from? Crawl the woodwork, man. Darren? Is Darren tanking right now? Oh my god, no. No, Darren, you're AFK. Don't be AFK, dude. They need a tank. Oh my god, I can't get up. Motherfucking Darren's just standing there, dude. I should call his ass. Oh, son of a bitch. No, don't go down there, you dingus. There's a fucking Ratman down. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I gotta get over here. Make sure this rockman doesn't come chase me down. Okay, good. Alright, I'm in my fucking moves.
Fucking. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, get the fucking shit in there. I think we ended up getting the Ratman. He's over there. Okay, good. He's rooted now. Oh my god. I mean, we have 2 tanks in the party, okay? Now, technically, I am a puller at this point, so I'm not necessarily the 100% tank, but Krogoth can tank. Krogoth is a badass, for those of you that are not familiar with badass SKs. But Krogoth is a badass. He is pretty fucking amazing. But this rock golem needs to not be alive. What? Why? Stop. Oh my god. Okay, he's rooted again. Again, we're now in a camp that's respawning and fucking shit's everywhere now. Is he charmed? Oh, he's charmed. Okay. Dude, man, I need to fucking... You know what I need to do, guys? I need to play a fucking bard. That's what I need to do. I need to be like this, the clutch Oh shit, he's charmed again. Okay. This guy's met. Nope, no, you don't. You're on me, motherfucker. You're on me, motherfucker. All right. But yeah, the camp spawns, the camp respawns, and then you got shit everywhere, and you got people running around and shit. But this motherfucker right here, 6, holy shit, he's a good bard. And we've had that discussion before. Like, there's a difference between good bards and bad bards, and like, it makes or break a group. You know, most classes can do that too. Like, a cleric can make or break a group. A bad tank can make or break a group. But, oh shit. But motherfucking bards will make or break a group. Like, it is pretty impressive how bad a bad bard can destroy a group. It can be pretty bad. What are we doing towards level? Oh, buddy. We're at almost the 60% mark. So come tomorrow, I sadly won't be streaming tomorrow, but come tomorrow, we'll be looking at hopefully hitting 51. Getting our asses out to... where the fuck is he going? Getting our asses out to over there, or... well, we have to go to over there, don't we? Or we can get ported. But I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll come on tomorrow, and then I'll ask for LFG, and then all my motherfucking guildies would be like, motherfucking Crow, get his ass in my fucking group. Or in my belly, one of the two. Because I could tank shit. So, but I'm curious to see where the guild will go. And I have a feeling it's either going to be Coirnav's Castle, or they're going to go to City of Mist. But you're going to have a lot of motherfuckers just kind of splitting up and just heading out to somewhere to level, and places are going to fill up quick. So I'm hoping that I can be lazy tomorrow, because I like being lazy. And people just invite me to a group, and I just go from point A to point B, and I don't have to make my own damn group. Because I am lazy. Swifter got both of those. What a motherfucker. I got the gloves, though. This guy's corpse for another 19 minutes. I'm going to see if anybody's actually looking for this bow. Oh, I'm fucking Polar. I'm like hanging out like a dingus here, and I'm fucking Polar. What pick are we in? Krogoth, where you at, buddy? You are in pick 13. Good luck getting here, buddy. Oh, this guy right here.
Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty.
But yeah, I should be playing a bard. I love bards, but I figured I would play a Shadow Knight because I know how to play them. But I should have played a bard. Definitely should have played a bard. But everybody likes Krogoth, so I mean, everybody loves the Krogoth because I always roleplay him. So you can't go wrong with a Ogre Shadow Knight, especially if you play him right.
You gotta love the Krogoth.
That's just going to decay there then. That's going to suck balls for somebody.
But everybody loves the Krogoth.
We got a motherfucker right here. It's pathing around. I see you, sucker. Oh, where you go? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're gonna get 2 motherfuckers on us? Do I have the ham touch? No, I don't. But he's stopping. That's good. Motherfucker's running away, man. Never fails. How we doing money-wise? Oh, we're almost up to 100 plat again. Oh, we're gonna have some money again. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my path if I really want to try and actually get the SK Epic, because it's such a pain in the dick. I wonder if you can actually sell this. Oh. Oh well, we'll just let it decay. Hey, docks are open now. I'm wondering if Slab actually was pulling their mobs or being dicks and actually trying to kill them. Because that's a thing in the hole. The hole has that problem, and Guck had that problem as far as with motherfuckers training other motherfuckers and being just a bunch of motherfucks. Big problem in Guck, man. That was such a big problem in Guck. Shoot your little bow. There you go, buddy. But in the hole, it's really bad, too, because motherfuckers will just, especially if they really want your camp, some people will just try and steal your camp. They'll just train you, and then they'll just move in. You know, it's ridiculous sometimes. I haven't had it really happen to me. It hasn't been really common for me, but it has happened, so it's not fun. It's not fun when motherfuckers do that where they try to see your camp, so... He's almost dead. I'm gonna pull the next guy. But yeah, that's not my MO. I will not go and steal somebody's camp. I mean, I could be an asshole and actually do that because I'm an SK. But I mean, you gotta have some integrity, man. That's kind of bullshit. Hey, look, there's a guy there. Ah, jeez, there's a guy. I'm gonna punch him right in the dick. No. Oh, no. You stay off my cleric, buddy. I've noticed, though, in vanilla, like, a lot of the areas that I go to camp, I run across a lot of light blues. And you still get experience off of light blues, and they're not as hard to kill. But it's still time-consuming. All right, so this guy. All right, here we go.
Get yourself some of that Krogoth action, baby. This is Crow. He likes to eat ham sandwiches. And punch things in the dick.
Though sadly, I can't punch things in the dick right now. Because I have to pull. But I'm not complaining. I like pulling, actually. I adapt to areas pretty quickly, and I'm not too bad at pulling, so... Level 60, I actually end up getting my good Feign Death, which has got more accuracy as far as with not failing as much. Do we have a... Boink. Hey, guys. Could use some mana, though. I really miss the mana potions. That was one thing they took out, like, midway through the Coirnav launch. So, like, probably sometime in May. You used to be able to buy clarity potions from the store, which was nice. Oop, Krogoth big again. Which was nice because you can give yourself free clarity. You didn't have to have a enchanter all the time, all around. But I guess they decided that that's too overpowered and we want less money from our players. So they decided to just kind of get rid of it. And I was just like, really? I mean, the clarity is not going to make that big of a difference. I mean, because it's still level-based, but still, I mean, you can't buy the clarity potions anymore. So now everybody just buys the concentration potions. But those are player-made. But the clarity potions plus the greater concentration potions would stack, which is pretty fucking amazing. Pretty amazeballs. Maybe that's what I need to do, is I need to make a shaman that just makes me a bunch of potions. Of course, I'm lazy. Like, I'll just buy the potions off of somebody, because I don't even need these soul potions anymore. I still have soul potions on me. I have the J-boots now. I don't even need them. Is this official progression or not P99? This is official progression server. Carpe Diem. This is not the P99. I noticed a lot of people actually stream the P99 server, but I stream Coirnav. And they're releasing Kunark tomorrow for Coirnav, so I'm just trying to get kind of the rest of my level. Because I'm level 50. Oh, this is kind of an interesting place. Oh, Jesus. What is that fucking mess? Oh, God. Okay. Make sure I only have the 2. Okay. Scary, scary. Nice. So hard to find non-P99 servers. Thanks for streaming it. Carpe Diem. It is my pleasure. I've been streaming this now actually for a month and a half. And I'm getting really excited for Kunark, which is releasing tomorrow. We're going to have Kunark tomorrow. That's going to finally release. It's going to be releasing, I think, at 5 p.m. We're going to have a whole... there's going to be a lot more players playing, I have a feeling, because a lot of people like playing the Iskar, so... But very exciting times, and I'm looking forward to new players coming in, new players coming to watch me stream it, stuff like that. But you, sir, and madam, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Glad you're an Everquest fan, much like myself. And I hope you enjoy your stay here. We were just talking about, I think one of the things we were talking about was areas to hunt in Kunark, especially with when I get to level, or tomorrow when I play tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can just find a group tomorrow and hopefully just have a crew and not have to do much thinking about it. There's a rock golem this way. But what was your favorite class you'd like to play, Carpe? Don't stop right there. Okay, good. I personally have always played a Shadow Knight, a Beast Lord, and a Druid. I would really like to play a Bard. I would like to play a Bard. I have an off-box Bard at like level 15. Yeah, I should have just started with Bard. I did. Okay. Stupid story. I actually started on Coirnav with a Bard, and I should have just stuck with it. But I didn't. And I ended up making a Shadow Knight because I wanted to tank. And here I am now saying to myself, you know what? I really wish I played a Bard. Well, that was the first fucking class I played, so. Shaman and Rangers. Couldn't live without So. Yeah, I have J-Boots. J-Boots actually weren't really hard to get on this server because of pick zones. But I had mine multi-quested, of course, but I can totally understand always having to have the so on you. I played Druid for the longest time. Druid was one of the kind of main classes that I started with when I first played in Vanilla and in Kunark. And I'll tell you what, Druids don't get enough love in this game. But when I played the Druid, I had a lot of fun, and I actually learned how to do quad kiting and stuff kind of on my own. Yeah, it was so nice having the sew and being able to sew around and shit. That's one of the reasons why I like Shadow Knight tanks, is because you're a utility knife for yourself, of course, but you also have Feign Death. A tank with Feign Death is pretty amazeballs. So, I mean, I like having the Feign Death, and I'm so used to having Feign Death on a character, so whenever the shit hits the fan, you know, I can just feign it off, and I'm just like, oh, I'm fine. Fuck them. I don't give a shit. You know? You know what I'm saying? Hey, buddy. No, where you going? No. There you go. Just gonna pull your ass around these corners here. We've actually gone over stream time right now, but we've just been having so much fun just talking EverQuest and hanging out and stuff. But I will have to end stream here soon-ish, mostly because I normally just stream for 3 hours. But typically my stream schedule is 6:30 to 9:30 Tuesday and Thursday. But I tend to play EverQuest pretty much every day. I just don't stream it every day, so because the lights are just too bright. I was thinking of doing some unscheduled streams where I'll just fire up the stream and like grind or just play and still interact with chat, but I wouldn't have the camera on. Mostly because it's hard to be in front of the camera all the time for me. It takes a lot of effort, I guess you could say. Especially I work 8 to 5 every day, so I work in IT, so they tend to be long days, I guess you could say. But I don't know. I'll think about it, doing some unscheduled streams. I see 2 motherfuckers stacked over there. I just betcha I could probably pull them both. I'm gonna see if I can actually snare one of them and see if I can break them apart. I did not snare him. I have no idea what I even got. Keep an eye on tagging. Scheduled stream is good, even if it's 2 to 3 times a week only. Yeah, I also stream on Sundays. I do a Jolly Co-op stream on Sundays with a buddy of mine, but it's always hit or miss. Like, he has a really weird schedule, so... and normally I don't play Krogoth on those days. I usually play another character with him, with the other guy specifically. And Kunark's coming out, and we're supposed to be playing this weekend, so it should be fun and interesting. Oh, he's tagging. Let's see how good Crow is as a puller. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Everything's spawning. Oh Jesus Christ. I don't like it when things spawn us. I hate this is the reason why I hate Sword, is because I gotta make sure he doesn't come back out. Okay, we're good. I have to say, though, playing an SK does require some skill, especially with the Feign Death and stuff, and being able to tank, and, I mean, you're not really DPS, but having that versatility in a class, you know, because Paladins, I mean, they can pull, they do get a lull later on, they become very powerful later on in much later expansions, but they can do lulls and shit, which is kind of nice, but it eats up their mana really quick. That's one of the reasons why I ended up getting a bow. I ended up getting the, whatever it's called, this thing, the bow of the Underfoot, We just had another one drop, actually, and I had to let it decay. But having the Bow of Underfoot and actually just using arrows rather than using mana, because it saves on mana. Holy shit. It saves on having to use so much mana. Give me him. I want him. Give me him. I want him too. But also it's an instant hit, and I can also use this and cast at the same time. So using a bow and being able to cast at the same time is kind of nice. You know, because I could hit him with the bow and immediately start casting Feign Death if I want to kind of split it. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as with playing an SK, and I normally just casted spells, but this is the first time that I actually started using a bow with my pulling strategy, and it's been very effective. So, like, if Jason's still here, get your hand on a bow and start using bow for pulling, and then just be prepared to get your bow skill up. Boop. Come on, buddy. I want you back here. But yeah, much prefer the bow versus having to cast all the time. It saves a spell slot too. But usually for the ways that I use to keep aggro, I usually use a lower level snare. Because having the lower level snare is effective. Oh, did we get... No, we didn't. Is very effective for conserving mana. But darkness spells draw a ton of aggro for a Shadow Knight. Like, it is ridiculous the amount of aggro you get for casting dots, like the snare slash dot from that spell. So it's pretty ridiculous, pretty redonk. Are we just gonna wait for the charm to wear off, or? Should be just the rock golem in here now. Now I actually pull away from the group just to make sure that I don't get super amounts of ads. Okay, so we just got the one, so it's fine. I was hoping he was just going to recharm it, but our cleric actually has a ton of mana right now, so we could technically multi-tank if we wanted to, but yeah. I made a temporary character named Grimoire. If you remember, you can mail him that sword tonight. I'm going to have to log for a bit, though. All right, dude. If you want, I can mail you that sword tonight, and then you can start using it when Kunark comes out tomorrow. Grimoire. It's like grimoire. Usually when I make like an ogre, like my ogre SK's usual name is like Grimsfell, which is a good name. Don't use it. It's my name. But if Krogoth's available, I use Krogoth. Just because, I mean, Krogoth comes from Total Annihilation, so it was a fun name, and it's like a perfect name for an ogre. A big beefy ogre made of ham. He's just so delicious. I'll be the coolest Iskar SK in all the land. This is true. This is true. You will be. You will definitely be the coolest kid in town. What the fuck? Why are you fucking rooting, dude? You don't need to... Okay, fine. It's okay. I'll let Deeren tank him. Fuck it. I'll take this motherfucker.
I'll take this motherfucker.
I like my spells. They instantly grab aggro. But yeah, dude, I'll send you that that sword, and then you'll have to tell me what your character's name is when you are done with the thing, with make character and stuff. Hey, what's up, Midori? Yeah, I am up a little late. It's a little late stream. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. But we just got so many cool cats here to talk with, as far as with reminiscing on EverQuest. Since Kunark's coming out tomorrow, we got a lot of people that are showing a lot of interest. They've been stopping by the stream. They've been showing a lot of interest in playing Kunark. So, and I encourage it. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun as far as with what they're gonna be bringing back to the table. Ooh, somebody hit 50. Yay! Do. I've actually been doing pretty good at splitting. Hello. I've been doing actually pretty good at splitting these groups. So it's just the spawns in the camp that's just a big pain in the dick. Yeah, they're saying tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So, Midori, I'm doing okay. Work has been a bit busy. Can you come this way, buddy? Are you just gonna teleport me? That's fine. Will do. I'll be checking back on stream. Sure, dude. It's perfectly fine by me. Come hang out. Just listen to me in the background, because normally what I do for my Everquest streams is I just basically talk. I talk a lot, actually. But a lot of people are just kind of interested in the road and the path that Krogoth has been doing. But for the most part, though, it's mostly just kind of hanging out and just having fun and just talking shop, you know? And it's just fun. It's fun to play these games. I'll see you Thursday, Jason. Have a good night, buddy. Went back to work today. I am exhausted. Was this like your first time back since you've moved to Massachusetts there, Midori? Or is this, have you been actually at work for like a week or something like that? Oh, it's your first time back. So how do you like the people there? Are they nice people or are they dickholes? Mm. Do we have anything else in camp? We don't. They are nice. My bosses, when cashiering, are kind of lazy. Can't wait to do Starbucks. That's the problem I had at Best Buy. So like at Best Buy, like seriously, this motherfucker's gonna aggro on us. No, he's not gonna pull back either. At Best Buy, man, our management staff was so fucking lazy. Like holy shit, were they lazy? And it was always something I had to contend with every single time, you know, where it's just like, hey, we're really busy on the sales floor. Where's the management team? They're all in the back, like fucking doing something. I don't even know what. And it's just ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. Working in retail, especially with having a management staff where they're just lazy. You know, they're all just lazy, super duper lazy. And it's just ridiculous. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. But that's just how it is, you know? Retail is soul sucking. And that's the problem with retail. It just sucks your soul right out of your body. And people are just miserable, hate life, and hate people. You know, retail does that to you. It helps you learn how to hate people. It's just, ugh. It's so bad. Stop hitting our druid, dude. The bosses at Starbucks seem better, but yes, you're all right. Are you working at Starbucks or you're working at... Where the fuck are you working at? Are you switching jobs? Like, what's the deal? What's going on? What's the dealio, yo? But as it stands right now, I'm going to end stream here pretty much because it's almost 10 o'clock. But we will be back at this again in Kunark, hopefully, and leveling, hopefully. Gimme. This Thursday. I don't know where we'll be leveling at, per se. Hopefully we'll be leveling in City of Mist. But we'll be back at this again on Thursday around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And trying to get... I'll hopefully be level 51 by then. And then trying to just get more experience and hopefully get into... Our goal is to get to 60 now. We've already gotten 50, so... But now the new goal is getting to 60. And I don't know how long it's going to take. Like, if I can get a level a day, it would take 10 days, of course. But I honestly don't know how long it's going to take. And our raid schedule is actually waiting 10 to 13... I think it's like 10 to 13 days before we actually start raiding again, because they want everybody to get to level 60, and then we're going to go back to raiding again. So I'd like to get my level up to level 60 before that happens. Holy shit, loam encrusted robe. Heyo, motherfuckers. That is an amazing road. And then we got this guy. So we'll be back at this again. I'm going to go ahead and host up another retro streamer. It's not going to be Everquest, unfortunately. It's going to be Zotmeister, who's a good friend of mine. I will hopefully see you guys again this coming Thursday with the release of Kunark. And for those of you that are going to join us in Kunark, you can always send me a tell. I gotta send Jason his weapon. But guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor in entertaining you. I thank you all for coming by to come visit, and appreciate all the follows and all the hosts from you guys. And I will see you guys again on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Take care.